Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Now in today's video we are with our slurry tanker. Two important jobs we're doing today. One is this valve here needs cleaning out, so bear with me. Should have the Allen key that fits on them, so we're going to undo all that and fix that, clean that out and get all the silage out that's stuck in there. Second job, splash plate. Whoop, where are we? This is bent. I'm not sure how well you can see that. That is quite badly bent. My own fault, I've reversed into a tractor and straw chopper with it. So, got a brand new one there, and we're going to put that on that. So we're going to replace it. But first off, we'll clean that valve out first. Right, so what we're doing first is we're undoing these Allen screws. So, there we go, that one's loose. Important to make sure they're all loose before we start pulling them all out. Because you'll know you might look, you'll pull them all out and then you'll get one that's tight as anything and you're a bit stuck. So, they're all coming loose, apart from just need to do the back two. The most difficult two, so the back, right at the back down there. Just get it then, and then I think what I'll do is I'll set the camera down while I do this, so I'll put you lads down over here. Hopefully you'll have to see me pull this apart. Right, so if you can see that, full silage, that shouldn't be in there. So what I need to do is I need to get something like a screwdriver or something like that behind it and pull it out. So that's the next job. But I'll have to put this there somehow. Bear with me 1 minute. Right, so that took quite a bit of doing, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Nice and clean. Well, there's a little bit of silage in there, but all that muck there on the floor, all that dry muck, that's round bale silage that was stuck in there. Now that's, the problem that's causing is it's stopping this, the lollipop, from lifting all the way up. And then it's causing the back to block. Even though it's the muck's stirred up and it's thin enough, the valve isn't opening enough, so it's not, the lollipop's not lifting high enough. So this is called a lollipop, by the way. So it basically looks like a lollipop. If you turned it upside down, it's a lollipop. It's an upside down lollipop when it's in there. But yeah, it doesn't lift the lollipop high enough for the muck to come out here. So it's causing problems, and we don't want that. It's hard work at the end of the day. I mean, you saw how much hard work that was to get out of there, all that silage that's on the floor. So what we'll do now is we'll put that back together. That's fine now, and then we'll have a play with the splash plate, which is there. Right, so we've got all that back together now, so that's perfectly fine. That's cleaned out, screwed back in, so that won't cause any more problems, all being well. But next job is splash plate. So we've put it on the tanker, just so the tanker's obviously got hold of it. It'll be just a bit easier to undo them bolts because they might cause a bit of problem trying to undo. But hopefully, touch wood, we'll manage to do it. I might just go and see if we get a socket or an impact gun to take that off. Right, so I can't find the impact gun, which is a bit annoying. But what we've got instead is we've got a socket and a bar to put on the end to lever it. So hopefully this will work. And there we go, the old one is off. So you can see that, but that is badly bent. That should be more like that than like that. That bit should. So that's because I accidentally drove into another tractor with this. So yeah. That's why it's bent, and I've not even been on that for a year. It will last. So we're back in about January, February time we bought that. Yeah, it's lasted well, hasn't it? But it's all my own fault, and I put my hand up to it. You know, it was me, my fault. But next job is see if that one will fit on here. So you can probably see this one slightly different. So I'll stand back a bit, you won't be able to see me. This has got a plate here, the old one hasn't. Now I'm hoping it'll fit, because he did have them, but I thought this is actually a better idea because the hose fits through there, the nozzle, and I presume this will help stop them up hitting the back of the tanker, which would be a big plus if it does. So let's see if it fits. damn it. I'll just show you what's happened. So, they were so close, so close. Literally the holes are there. So that hole's got to go in there. It's literally just there. And this hole has got to go in there. It's just near enough there, I just can't. Part of me's like, just get a JCB and push on it a bit, but I don't want to break it. We might try that. We'll have a play and see if we can do something with it. Right, so we've got it on. I've had a bit of a rethink. I thought, well, you could probably push it with a JCB, but you'd end up breaking it. This is brand new, so why break it? And I thought, well, the old one I've taken off needed 2 bolts in it. And to be fair, the new one does need 2 bolts, really. And the 2 bolts would stop it moving up. But I thought, why does this actually need 2 bolts? When there's a metal bit underneath there, if you can see, stopping it from coming up. That metal bit's touching the nozzle, so it can't physically, move up. It can't physically flip up out the way. So I thought, well, actually, 1 bolt should hold it. So what we've done for now is we've moved it back to that bolt and just put the 1 bolt in it. Put it as tight as it can go. Hopefully it doesn't come off. Shouldn't do, touch wood. But it's not, it's stiff, that's not coming off. So hopefully that'll hold it. What we'll have to do is, we'll have to do some slurry carting at some point. Try that and just see if it works. We've still got the old one that is bent, but if this doesn't work, we can put that one on and carry on with that. But yeah, hopefully that's fixed as a problem, because actually I think this will spread better than that one, hopefully. So yeah, just 1 bolt holding it. I mean, it's not really got much play in it. I might just give it another notch with ratchet, but I think it'll hold. So yeah, we'll have to have a play with that and see if I can get it, see if it spreads alright. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this bit of a video, bit of a odd job video of fixing things. And yeah, hopefully that valve cleaned out, so we've got that done, and we've got that, and hopefully, because the problem is, you look at them mud flaps, look how mucky they are. So you can't really carry on with that, because when we originally put this new plate, the new splash plate on here last spring, we had to put this spacer in here, because when this was coupling up so far back here, it was making a right mess of the back of the tanker. It was spreading alright, but it was covering the tanker while it were doing it. So that was why we had to put spacer in, and then steel's going to top of the tanker. Just support it a bit, because we don't want to bend. We don't want that breaking and snapping off. So yeah. But hopefully that's done. That'll work. So that's why I wanted one with a bit of a plate on here. Right, so we've just tightened it up a little bit more. There's no play in it, so hopefully it'll do the job. So what's left to do is I'll just have to try it out sometime, hopefully in a day or 2, if it dries up, if it ever dries up. But yeah, that is that job done. So if you've liked the video, I know I've waffled on a bit, but if you've enjoyed watching me do this little bit of a job, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. And please subscribe as well. Please subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me out, and I do really appreciate it when people subscribe. So yeah, that's a new splash plate done, and that's a gate valve lollipop cleaned out. So yeah, see you in my next one. See ya, bye.